Another crazy month in real estate and mortgage, and here is your mortgage rate update for November. Although there are lots of fireworks in our industry, we saw another month of rates inching up and remaining at levels not seen in over 20 years. Our floating bias from last month was certainly off target. We are going to stick with our outlook from last month with a floating bias and increase our confidence score of 8. The Fed has done their job now. They have scared everyone with their higher for longer rhetoric. They continue to take a hardline approach on staying pat with rates, with remain uncertain about when and how short-term rates could be reduced. This is exactly the reason for us to float. We are now at the point in the cycle that I expect the Fed to provide some limited guidance and small assurances after sending shockwaves through worldwide markets. Here are some other reasons that there is enormous pressure on the Fed to float the idea to future rate decreases. The increase in short-term rates continues to bring to light the U.S. debt gap. Right now, $1 trillion has been added to debt as a result. As this pace, the U.S. will be bankrupt, and this concern will pick up more coverage. The Fed will be forced to reduce the U.S. debt meter. The biggest fear our political parties have is having an ugly recession during an election year. No one party wants the stigma of a receding economy during a highly contested race. While the election race will be full of drama, legalities, and more personalities than a Royal Rumble cage match, the Fed will be very careful with the perception of the U.S. economy towards Election Day. All agencies, companies, and organizations are laying out their interest rate predictions for the end of 24. We see a range from mid-6% to near 5%. It is predicted that a decrease in rates of a full 1% will bring another 5 million buyer back to market, and another 1% decrease would bring double the amount back. So if rates fall to near 5% by the end of next year, would bring another 15 million buyers back to the market. Despite a difficult year for buyers in our industry, we could see a big year or another difficult year, all dependent on rates. We have about 60 days left in 2023 with some uncertainty. 2024 should provide optimism and some certainty from the Fed. Remember, I am advising you and your clients to float over the next 30 days, and we feel 8 on a confidence scale.